Srimad Bhagavatam 4:29-32. Dukkheshu ekatarena api deva bhutatma hetushu jivasana vyavachchedaha syat chet tat pratikriyaha. The living entities are trying to counteract different miserable conditions pertaining to the providence. Other living entities, or the body and mind, still they must remain conditioned by the laws of nature, despite all attempts to counter these laws. A man may carry a burden on his head when he feels it to be too heavy. He sometimes gives relief to his head by putting the burden on his shoulder. In this way, he tries to relieve himself of the burden. However, whatever process he devises to counteract the burden does nothing more than put the same burden from one place to another. Narada continued, "Oh, you are free from all sinful activity. No one can counteract the effect of fruitive activity simply by manufacturing activity devoid of Krishna consciousness. All such activity is due to ignorance. When we have troublesome dream, we cannot relieve it with a troublesome hallucination. One can counteract a dream only by awakening. Simply our material existence due to ignorance and illusion. Unless we awaken to Krishna consciousness, we cannot be relieved from such dreams. For the ultimate solution to all problems, we must awaken to Krishna consciousness. Sometimes we suffer because we see a tiger in a dream or a snake in a vision. But actually there is neither the tiger nor a snake. Thus we create some situation in a subtle form and suffer the consequences. These sufferings cannot be mitigated unless we are awakened from our dream. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatadeshatari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Tapta Kalchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusute Devi Tapta Pranamami Hari Priye He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Upesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So very interesting observation here by Narada in the Bhagavatam. Very, it's like a wisdom that we can accumulate. In fact, everybody should keep at least 1 hour every day. Read to give so much strength to the mind. Now the wisdom here is, all the time, all we are doing is counteracting the miseries of a material existence. Everybody is doing that. We're trying to improve the standard of our eating, sleeping, mating, and depending. And one side, other side, there are constant miseries we're trying to counteract. Correct? Enjoyment in these 4 ways, and on top of it, we want to enjoy uninterrupted. So these miseries are interrupting your enjoyment. We're constantly trying to interrupt our enjoyment, so we are fighting against that on one side. Other side, we're trying to have these things as much better as possible. That is our life. That is the situation we are. Bhagavatam says, don't waste your time in that. Taseva heto prayatet povida nalabhyate yad brahmatam pariyada tal labhyate bad anyatah sukham kalena sarvatra kavir ramanasa. It says, don't endeavor for in those things which are endeavor for what is not available in this universe. That is Krishna consciousness. Why do you endeavor in this direction? Why? Why do you endeavor in this direction? Or trying to achieve so many things, trying to change the situation. Somebody may say, what's wrong? That's how I remember once I asked somebody some question, and what's the use of that? Then what do? We stop science or what? Just like an example we always give. First we understand this point. The point is that Prabhupada says in the purport a beautiful line. If you materially try to improve your condition, so many impediments are there. These impediments are your own destiny, some karma, which limits you. Now there are two people fighting in America post a president. You may feel why I am not there standing. Correct? The most desirable post in the world is to be the president of America. But two people have been put forward and they are debating and one of them will be selected. But you may feel that why I am not there debating, why I am not. What can be done? At least presently you are not entitled for that. It's not your privilege. You may desire, but you don't get it. So this reality, in fact, sometimes it takes some time to come. Yeah. But material things, and we keep fighting. We keep working. Some people though sleep, tamoguda, rajaguda people, they keep working very hard without any vices to achieve all these conditions and all these situations. Agree? They do that. So somebody may say, what's wrong? We should work hard trying to achieve all these facilities. But then, why you want to break your head over a wall? If the karma does not allow, you cannot get it. Number one. Number two is that all the suffering in the life come without invitation. No, anybody will go and say, I want some suffering. No, we didn't plan. It came without any invitation. So happiness will also come without invitation. When the suffering is coming without invitation, even happiness will come without invitation. So this is what is pointed out here. The first part is that we are trying to enjoy this world, and our enjoyment with eating, sleeping, mating and depending, but it is interrupted by the three sufferings of this world. And there is interruption. There is. So all we are trying to do is change that all the time. We are all working hard to be in a condition we can enjoy eating, sleeping, mating, depending uninterrupted. But what we are saying, that is limited. But in case of this, leaving aside this struggle, if you take to advance your consciousness, instead of advancing the comforts of the body and mind, you work hard to advance your consciousness, the difficulties of material existence will cease to exist. Even if they exist, they will not disturb you. This is a revolution of Bhagavad. The whole society is working hard for better standards of eating, sleeping, mating and depending. All the advertisements are for that only. Scientists are working 24 hours to give you that, not one or two. Billions of people are working, trillions of dollars are spent so that people can get better comforts in life and they can enjoy life better, more peacefully. But Bhagavatam says, forget all this. Your primary business should be to advance in consciousness. And if you take care of that, then material sufferings will cease to exist. Even if they exist, they will not disturb. Correct? This is a revolution of the Bhagavatam. We are working hard because of the tribulations of material existence. But Bhagavatam says, don't work hard in that direction. It's not saying you sleep now. You work hard to advance in Krishna consciousness. That is where you work primarily. Definitely, secondarily we do some work, but not ugrakarma. Not ugrakarma. Some work has to be done for maintenance of the body. We have taken a body. Some work has to be done for the maintenance of the body. Done. And just like 8 hours people work in office, not more than that. The remaining time we should save for our primary business to advance Krishna consciousness. Because there are no limitations. There is ahetuki. Nothing can impede it. Okay? So the first part of our discussion is that we are controlled, inhibited in so many ways. As far as material life is concerned, our enjoyments are limited, our sufferings are coming in so many ways, and everybody is fighting against this. Bhagavatam is saying, instead of that, work to advance in Krishna consciousness. That will make you really happy. Correct? And there are no impediments, no obstacles in this direction. And material suffering for which you are fighting will cease to exist if you work toward advancing Krishna consciousness instead of advancing material comforts. So next thing, Narad Muni continues, very interesting. He says that our desire to remove trouble is like shifting weight. Suppose a lot of weight is there on head. And once what happened that one old lady was there in the forest. So her wooden thing on the head fell down. She was carrying that wood. Some people are even Bangalore heating by firewood or coconut, and they heat water. So that's what happened. So it fell down. She was collected all and coming on the way it fell down. They started crying, Govinda, if you're there, please come. He came, Krishna came. Okay, what can I do for you? Can you put on the shoulder? It is paining, head is paining. So Prabhupada asked, Krishna has come. You ask, please deliver me. Krishna, accept me as a servant. No. So wait, from head he put to shoulder. Okay, head is paining, now it comes to shoulder. Then shoulder will pain no after some time. Correct? When you're carrying some weight, you're carrying a right hand, it is paining. What do? You put in left hand. But after some time, the left hand will also pain. Correct? It will pain more rather. So similarly, what happens is that we're trying to shift. Just like suppose we want to go from here to Udupi. Okay, how many days it will take? Udupi is 55-60 kilometers. 50, no, 1 hour in bus. Suppose you go walking, in one day a person can walk roughly 25 kilometers. One divisha, 25 kilometers. So every divisha, walking. The first day to Mulki, Amla Mulki to Udupi. It will take 2 days. But you said, so much inconvenience is there, kashta is there. So what I will do, I will make roads for you. Okay? The road is easy. You see, they have to cut first stones, make jelly, then put so many things. That is a great trouble is there. Okay, you may say cutting, I am using machine, but machine has to be made. No, somewhere kashta is there. What? So much kashta is involved in making road. After road is made, you need vehicles. Again, it doesn't come sweetly. Again, kashta is there in making vehicle. When that is over, then there are accidents. When you're walking on the road, accident will not happen. How many accidents are happening? Every day, thousands of people are dying. So much noise pollution is there. Those who are living next to highway, they get headache. And then accident, noise pollution, then air pollution. They say earth is heating up now because of this so much gases which are released. Global warming. And then all families are broken now. Previously, any family, joint family, they will live peacefully, the agriculture, the cow is there, something. But now, because just now I went, that girl had come, she wanted to have some books. I said, what is the hurry? Now tomorrow morning going to England, I wanted to carry something I can read there. All mother face, sad. All families in Kali Yuga are broken. No families are together. Why? Because of your roads only. Because of your roads only, so many problems have come. Not 1 million problems have come. Correct? But in the beginning, what they thought? Some convenience. So it is not, we saw that it was paining. Just like it was paining from here to go to Udupi. Some pain is there, 2 days walking. But what you did? That pain you brought to shoulder. And then for some time it looked very nice when the cars came. Oh, fantastic. I am reaching in 1 hour. Advanced on a civilization. But today, 20 problems have come because of that. Now shoulder is paining. Now what you will do? Put it on another shoulder. That's all. But problem remains, metal existence is problematic. So Narada Muni is continuing the logic here. Metal existence is problematic. So then a very nice point. So everybody we see in this world is so much anxiety. Unnecessary. There is no anxiety in Krishna consciousness. There is no anxiety. Anxiety is in your material life. Okay? Anybody is so much anxiety. So what is the anxiety? Weight from head I have to put to shoulder, then I will be so happy. I am not able to put to shoulder. Praying to Krishna. Krishna, the shift madi, Chana bartare, amale pain shift aagare. But just like recently, people are so poor, they want to become rich. They're thinking, I am poor. If I become rich, it will be so nice. And the richest man of Bangalore belt, yesterday, they were shooting on his car. Luckily he survived. Luckily, that pipe. He survived because car was bulletproof. He got the warning, he took, but just imagine. He opened the car, why some sound has come, some bad. Then he understood they were shooting on his car. And those people, he saw them running away. So one side is rich man, he is also in anxiety. Everybody thinks rich man is so happy. Don't know how many anxieties come. Now who will go to shoot a poor man? Right? So when you are poor, there is anxiety. There is rich, there is also anxiety. So don't worry. So very nice symbolism. Narad Muni concludes this line of argument. So somebody in a dream is seeing a snake or a tiger. Suppose you see a snake or a tiger in a dream. You become fearful. And you are shouting, tiger, tiger, snake, snake. What you should do now? What is the solution? We create another hallucination for in that dream. Give him some injection so he goes into another hallucination. Or you go in the dream, suppose, enter his dream and chase with the tiger or the snake. That is further foolishness. What is the solution? Waking. So the living entity, all his problems will be over when he becomes awake in Krishna consciousness. Instead of that, foolish living entity is only shifting weight from head to shoulder. That's all. That is his counteraction of misery. Misery, it is paining down. So let me shift to shoulder and be happy. No material adjustment will make you happy. You will be only happy when you are awakened to Krishna consciousness. That's the only way you can be happy. There is no other way to be happy. But foolishly what we are trying? We are trying to be happy by shifting weight from head to shoulder. Okay? So a man in dream should be woken up. We cannot create further hallucination, neither we can enter his dream. Correct? This will not work out. So this is the foolishness of the modern society. And Narad Muni is giving expert guidance to Prachina Bharisha, encouraging him to take to Krishna consciousness. He is telling him, oh sinless, because he was a sinless personality, pure personality. But still, material thing, nowadays many people think, if I am a nice person, that's nice. That's not enough. You have to awaken your soul. Then only you can be saved from the material misery. There are so many examples in the history of people who are nice, but then they lost everything. So the king Nriga, so much nice he was, but one mistake in giving charity, he became a lizard next life. So this world is so situated, you want to do good also. Finally, Prabhupada says, material world, good and bad, has no meaning without Krishna consciousness. This whole world belongs to God. What is being good? That good is like you rob a bank and you say we should divide the money legally. It is so foolish. There is nothing good without Krishna consciousness. Without Krishna consciousness, everything is bad. And with Krishna consciousness, when you are awakened to Krishna consciousness, you are blissfully happy. Without that, all our arrangements are like playing around with a man in a dream. That will not work. Wake up that man, that works. So Bhagavatam is actually revolutionary. It says the whole material civilization today is sleeping. Spiritually asleep. If Bhagavatam wants to revolutionize the world, it's like now their anti-corruption movement. Every day they are like all headlines are that only. This is correct. They're trying to create a revolution. But even if the country is 100% honest, still people will not be happy. So what we are not saying, there is some sincere effort, yes, agreed, to make country honest. We are for it. We say that's fine. But the next point we say, without Krishna consciousness, that is of no use. Bhagavad Bhakti Hinasya Jati Shasana Tapaskriya Apranasya Dehasya Mandalam Lokaranjan. Bhagavad Bhakti is missed out. All the effort will be of no use.